Along with many other activities in Destiny 2, Cayde's treasure maps are actually on a weekly reset. Every week you'll get 5 new treasure maps for like a different planet than the previous planet. And this is something that I didn't know about at all. I found out this weekend. I initially did the first few like treasure maps that you got, but I just thought that was like part of completing the story mode. But Cayde's treasure maps are actually on a weekly reset, so every week you can pick up 5 maps and then go to the planet. These chests will be marked on the planet by a spade icon, and you won't be able to mark it or like track it or anything, but you just have to go to that location and then find it. It's pretty easy to find. Just use your map. You'll like be able to tell the general location on the map and then just look around there. And the chests are larger than normal chests. They're pretty easy to find once you are in the general location. They don't really doesn't seem like they do like a really hard job of trying to make it as hard as possible to find. It really seems like they try to make it pretty simple to find. And from these chests you can get gear, like just gear drops like blues or purples, miscellaneous things that you can turn into Cayde for glimmer, and you can also get legendary and exotic engrams. And the gear I got was slightly higher than the current light engrams I was getting, but I'm not sure if that was a common occurrence or not. But like the blues I was getting were better than the blues, and then the purples, I don't think I got any engrams, but I did get like some purple weapons to drop, and they were like a higher light than my purple engrams that I was getting to drop around that time. 2 of my friends actually got exotic engrams from theirs. Unfortunately, I did not, but it's nice to know you can get exotics from this. And it took me about like 10 minutes to find all of these treasure chests. It's not very hard at all to do. You can go through very quickly on the planet. Like I said, they're not hidden well at all. Like they're generally pretty like out in the open or just in like the corner of a room if they're in a room. It's pretty straightforward. And just to know that you can get an exotic from these chests and just like the minimal effort it takes to open these chests and find them, you're getting like, it's a pretty high chance that you'll actually get something worth having. So I definitely think every week you should be going around to these chests and then getting them. And from the first week and this week, it seems that the Cayde's like treasure maps, like the planet, is matched up with the flashpoint. So it'd be pretty easy to go around and do that while you're also working on progress for the flashpoint while doing like the public events and such. One tip I do have for this is that if you open enough chests in a short enough time span, you'll get locked out of getting loot for a period of time. This happens just so people don't farm the normal chests and get like the rep tokens like very quickly, because if they didn't have this lockout, you could get chests very easily. I don't agree with the lockout, but I understand why they're doing it. But this lockout will carry over to the Cayde treasure chest as well. So don't open any like of the normal chests you see around while you're going for your Cayde treasure chest, just to avoid the chance that like this could happen to you and you would get nothing from opening the Cayde chest, because that would be pretty unfortunate, since you do have a pretty likely chance, it seems, to get something that's actually worth having. So if you're going to go for these Cayde treasure chests, just go for that. Don't like try to open the normal chests. I know it can be like weird to not get those, but just I think it's better just to miss out on a few like loot tokens rather than like opening a Cayde chest, because there's only 5 of them per week. You want to make them count and make sure you actually get something out of them rather than just getting nothing. So that's going to do it for this video. It's a pretty short video, but I just wanted to make this explaining to you all that the Cayde's treasure maps are on a weekly reset, because that wasn't something I knew, and I thought maybe some of you could also learn that and hopefully get some good loot out of the Cayde treasure chest. Once again, thank you for watching this video.